Today's little tip is mostly just about photographic evidence and how useful it can be for various reasons within jobs and around jobs that can make your life a lot easier. First one being simple ones like taking photos of your consumer units. Like as a team, we will always do that. Any one of us who installs a fuse board will take a photo like inside and out, put it in a WhatsApp group so you've got reference to it weeks, months or years later. If a customer comes back to you and asks for a breaker that they need, you can match it, obviously without making return site trips. You can save yourself a lot of time and effort. So things like that, doesn't have to just be fuse boards, but there's loads of things like that if you document it, you can save yourself a ton of time. So, and that's worked a lot for us in the past. So that's a really good one. You've also got liability, which is probably more important, but you've got, so if you're working in expensive houses or near expensive furniture, things like that, taking photos before and after, showing that it was all good when you left, when you started, and all that sort of thing. You can really sort of have proof of all that sort of stuff, or vice versa. If something's already damaged, you take photos of it and you have the time and the reference that when you started the work, the damage was already there. So you can't get people coming back to blame you later date. You can just prove straight away, and that'll save so much time and effort. That's happened to us in the past with people have tried to blame us for things. Definitely wasn't us. We had the evidence of it and we've been able to just go straight back to them, and then eventually it's turned out it was someone else, but we had the proof, so it saved us an awful lot of time and stress. So I would definitely recommend doing that one, because that will get you out of a lot of problems. And the last one, even for us anyway, that we do quite a lot when we're doing rewires and things like that, or moving furniture, you take photos of the room before you start. Even shelves and things like that, you can have all the layout. If you want to go the extra mile, we try and take photos of the shelf layout, where the photo frames are and all that sort of stuff, so when you finish the job, everything goes back exactly as it was. You can copy your photos and people are well impressed that you can you've done all this stuff. It's so simple and it doesn't take very long at all, but it really looks like you've put a lot of time and effort in at the end of the job, and that you really care. So that's something that we do because that's what we want to do. But it's a great way of doing that, because you can literally remap out whole rooms and layouts and things like that, and it's really easy, and time saved, and it looks great. So that's just a few examples, but I would always recommend just documenting as much as possible, getting them on your photo reels, and for all you people who do socials a lot as well, it's great for that anyway. But yeah, there's so many ways it can be helpful, so big piece of advice there. I would always do that.